So you're telling me he's dead?
I have not been in the house. I've only been outside of the house.
He's still in the house.
My understanding.
What she wants to do is what you're doing right now. That's been her goal in life.
This is John Agee. His daughter Chloe was a cop, but now she might be an inmate. Was it self-defense or something more sinister?
Honestly, I'm so drunk right now, I don't even remember what happened.
Okay.
I know that he said he was going to kill me, and that was about all I remember.
Explosive situation.
Yep.
You got there.
And there really is no winner or losers. It's just losers.
No, everybody lost. He's explosive. All he needs is, he's a can of gasoline that all you need is a match.
January 1st, 2023, Pace, Florida. Just after 1 a.m, after ringing in the new year, deputies respond to a 911 call from a woman who says she shot her husband.
What'd you shoot him with?
It was his gun. He was choking me. Dog.
When they arrive, 32-year-old Chloe Davidson meets them at the door. Inside, her husband, Douglas Davidson Jr., is lying on the kitchen floor. The couple had been out earlier that night, ringing in the new year before heading home. Whatever started as an argument ended with a single gunshot. Chloe is a law enforcement trainee, months away from earning her badge. Her husband works construction and helps care for their 2 children. Friends say the marriage had been strained. Frequent arguments, too much drinking, but no one imagined it would come to this. As deputies move through the house, they separate Chloe and begin taking statements. Outside, John Agee, her father and a retired Marine, speaks quietly with detectives. He's still processing what he's been told, that the shooter inside is his own daughter. Detectives document the scene, secure the weapon, and prepare to question Chloe at the sheriff's office. For now, all they know is what she told dispatch. Her husband attacked her, and she fired. But by the time the interrogation begins, that version of events will start to shift.
Hey. I'm Detective Thompson. I don't have a whole lot of answers. There's not a whole lot I can tell you right now as well.
Is Doug dead or alive?
I can't say.
You can't say if he's dead or alive?
Not right now, no.
Is he at a hospital?
No.
So you're telling me he's dead?
I have not been in the house. I've only been outside of the house.
He's still in the house.
My understanding.
It's dawning on the father that his daughter is in deep, deep trouble.
Well, she going to jail?
That I don't know yet. We haven't sat down and talked to her yet. Our understanding is she called and talked to you prior to, and then of course our CAD notes was there was a disturbance prior to all this happening. Didn't know if you'd be willing to tell us what y'all's phone conversation was
Oh,
about.
I'll be glad to.
Okay.
But I can't figure, there's parts I can't figure out. It was really short.
Yeah.
She said, Dad, I need you to come over. I said, Dad, I need you to come over. Doug and I got in a fight. He started choking me. He got the gun. He got his gun. I thought he was going to kill me, and I shot him.
Okay.
I said, you what? He said, I shot Doug. And I could hear in the background police radio or EMS or somebody.
Okay.
Somebody I could hear in the background.
Okay.
So, because my first thought was, well, call 911. You know, don't call me. Don't call 911. But I could hear the radios in the background, so there was no need to say that because 911 had obviously been called.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I'm on my way. That was the conversation.
Okay. So
all she told me was, Doug choked me, and we got in a fight. Doug was choking me. I thought he was going to kill me. He got his gun. I thought he was going to kill me, and I shot him. Okay. Was there a struggle over the gun? I mean, I got no idea.
No, and we don't know yet either.
Yeah, I know nothing.
Dispatchers receive a call reporting a shooting at Chloe's home. Distressed, all Chloe can do is call out her husband's name.
33, is he awake? Sure, Sergeant Smith speaking.
No.
He's not awake, is he breathing?
Doug, wake up.
GSW, I'm going to stay on the line. SO, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the caller's on the line, talk to him.
Hi, Sheriff's Office, how can I help you? The Sheriff's Office?
She just shot.
Okay. Where's the weapon at right now?
I don't have a weapon.
Did you shoot? What'd you shoot him with?
It was his gun. He was choking me. Doug. Doug. Doug.
Was it your dad or
Doug.
was it your father or your husband?
No, Doug. It was choking me.
Deputies arrive at the residence, expecting the worst.
She's at the door, waiting for her to come to the door.
10-4.
Hey, hold your hands up for me. I'm gonna open the door.
I'm trying to.
All right, well, hold your hands up. I'm gonna open it up.
Okay.
Back away from the door.
Back away a little bit. The bottom doorknob is locked. Open it up. Ma'am, can you get it? Just, hey, if you back up, I can open that door. All right, back up away from the door. I'm gonna kick it, okay?
138, are we on traffic?
Are you backed up?
Yep.
34, you need traffic?
Come out here.
134.
Come out here.
Can you get that phone truck around?
Come out here.
Come here. Turn around, change back.
We'll talk about it in a minute. You're just being entertained. Who else is in the house?
My husband.
Where's he at?
He's in the kitchen.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. We're going to the car. We're going this way. Yep.
My dog's inside.
We're going this way. 243, we got 1 to 10.
Back in the interview room, Chloe's father gives an account of what happened earlier that day.
Do you know where they were at prior to all of this
I do
happening?
not. They brought the kids over.
About what time was that?
It was earlier than what I thought it would be. I want to say 6:30ish.
Okay.
It was after dark. At 6:30. You know, I didn't even notice. Is his truck there?
A truck is there.
Then how the hell did they get there? She called me at 1 o'clock this morning, or this afternoon. Dad, can you watch, is Mom working tomorrow? I said no, because they're supposed to come over for dinner.
Oh.
Chloe and Doug, the family. And I said no. Her mom works for Navy Federal, works at home.
Oh, okay.
From home.
Yeah.
So whenever, just like she worked some holidays, Thanksgiving, so if she worked, she couldn't come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they couldn't have anybody over because there was noise in the background.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I said, no, she's not working. And she goes, well, we were thinking about taking the kids to downtown, but Doug and I want to go out. I'm like, okay, we all need some me time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was asking what, I was like, sure, bring them on over. And I guess it was 6:30. She called shortly before. I'd get my phone and look at the phone log tape because she called when she left the house.
Okay.
It's in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
But she called when she left the house that they were on the way. They brought her car and Doug's car, and they left her car and took Doug's truck.
So they showed up in 2 separate vehicles
That
at
is
your
correct,
house? Okay,
yes.
and then got in the
Doug's
truck and
dropped
left.
off
Okay.
the kids, 2 of the kids. Where's Kai? Oh, Kai's for spending the night with a friend. I don't know what friend, but Kai's 3 kids. Kai 13.
Okay.
Kai 13, Dawson 11, and Jack 3.
It's just after New Year's, a night built on second chances and resolutions. If Chloe Davidson's goal was to start fresh, she'd already failed before sunrise.
Because I'm very much against. Do you know anything about her background?
No, I don't even have her name.
You don't even know her name.
Don't even know her name.
Oh,
Showed up on the
my goodness. How deep are you going to be in this?
Probably pretty deep.
Okay.
I'm not the primary detective on it, but I'm going to be working side with him.
Well, before I get back to that, anyway, they brought the kids over, and she said, Uber, anyway, they dropped the kids off, and like I said, about 6:30. I can tell you closer by looking at my phone, see what time she called me when they left the house. And that was it. They dropped the kids off, and as they were leaving, I shook Doug's hand as he walked up, shook his hands when he left, and I said, big plans for the night? She said, Uber. And a bad night to be going out.
Mm-hmm.
Bad night for them to be drinking. Bad night for them. Any night's bad for them to be drinking.
Have they been having issues?
Yes, they have been having issues.
Chloe and Doug Davidson were married with 3 children. One of them was Doug's from a previous marriage. Those close to them say their relationship had become volatile, marked by arguments, heavy drinking, and attempts to hold things together that kept falling apart.
Did they seem okay when they dropped off the kids, or did it seem like it's just kind of like...
Oh, they were fine.
Oh,
they were fine. They were, it's been good. They have had issues. I'll tell you of the issues. Yes, they have had issues. And it was good to see them Christmas really get along really good.
Okay.
They've had, oh Lord, can I tell you stories?
How long have they been together?
I won't say 11 years. No, 12 and a half years.
Okay.
They've been married, I think, 7, 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
They had Dawson, who's 11. He was 3 years old when they got married.
Okay.
He has Kai from a previous marriage, but Chloe's adopted him.
So Kai is
Doug's
son.
not. She is his legal mother. She has adopted him.
Okay.
Stephanie Serta is Kai's. That's his first wife, ex-wife, and Kai's mother.
But your daughter's adopted Kai?
Yes.
Okay.
She has. And she's got Kai and Dawson and Jack. So, where do I start?
At the scene, Chloe Davidson tells deputies her husband attacked her and that she fired to protect herself. She insists Doug had been choking her and wouldn't let go. As it turns out, Chloe is a law enforcement trainee with an active application to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office.
Looking at Escambia County Sheriff's Department application database. She's got an application in for deputy.
Okay. Do you know when she put that application in?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Week ago. 2 weeks ago. Week ago. Yeah. 10 days, somewhere around there.
And,
all right. Chloe and Doug. Oh. They got married. Chloe graduated from high school in 2008. She hooked up with Doug not too much longer after that. Doug was separated from Stephanie. I'm not sure if his divorce was final at the time. They got together, and Chloe, she wanted to be a deputy, a sheriff, deputy sheriff. What she wants to do is what you're doing right now. That's been her goal in life. When she was in high school, she spent more time in the school resource office than anywhere. Mm-hmm. She got with Doug, and it wasn't too long after that. Doug wasn't up on it. I wasn't having any part of her being a sheriff because it's a deputy, because it's too many, it's a male-dominated type of environment. He wasn't having any part of that. Didn't like the idea of it. But still, that was what Chloe wanted to do.
Chloe entering the male-dominated field of police work scared Doug, possibly making him jealous. Is this what exacerbated the violence at home? In any event, her dream got sidetracked. Life got in the way.
They had Dawson, and then she started a photography business, specializing in baby photo, newborn photography. Matter of fact, she did real well with it there for a minute. Kai came down with leukemia. And he had leukemia, I want to say, about 3 years. And she basically had to back off the photography because of Kai. She was his full-time caregiver. And as a matter of fact, at one point, he was a Sacred Heart. They pronounced him terminal. They couldn't do anything more for him. He got, whatever, forget the acronym, but it's for the capillaries in the liver because of the chemotherapy. Close up and the blood no longer flows to the liver.
Gotcha.
And he bloated up, and they pronounced him terminal, but there was a experimental drug that was going through clinical trials in Jacksonville, the Children's Hospital in Jacksonville. So he was life-flighted over there with a 30% chance of it working. I thought he was going to come home in a box. 3 weeks later, he came home. A couple years later, he went into remission. And he's now 13, and Kai, I want to say, was 5 at the time.
A retired Marine, John is proud of his daughter's career and helps care for her 3 children, even standing outside the house where her husband has just been killed. He keeps asking about the kids, whether they're safe, where they'll go, and who will look after them now.
He's got 3 children. 2 of them's at my house, and 13-year-old somewhere else. 13-year-old is Chloe's adopted son, not
Okay.
the bars. And they could really consider that he's really close to him. Somebody got to tell his kids something.
Whenever we find out, we'll figure something out. There's just a whole lot left.
Yeah. I understand. I get it.
And I wouldn't wake him up.
I have no intention
Yeah.
of making anybody else.
Just-
I mean, except for,
Tomorrow's going to be a bad conversation.
yeah.
No matter how they slice it, no matter what happens, it's going to be a bad conversation.
Back in the interview room, John continues to explain Chloe's path to becoming a police officer.
Anyway, he still all along wanted to be a deputy. Wanted to be what you are. You wanted to be an investigator. And she had to put that off because of Jack. And I remember saying, about 30, when she was about 30, she finally decided to, when she was in her 30s, finally to hell with it, I'm doing it. Whether you like it or not, that's what I want to do, and it's now or never. So when she rolled over at Georgetown, and August 16th last year, they were doing, it wasn't long after that. It was, it was August 16th, September, October, she blew out her knee in training. Blew out her knee. She tore an ACL and something else. She had to have knee surgery. And I want to think in November she had knee surgery. And of course she couldn't do her physical training as she was recovering. But she continued on in school, and in January of this year, the boys came down with COVID, and there she was going through, and she got picked up, I want to say in November, just before the surgery, just before everything went south, she got picked up as a cadet at Escalation County, and as a Cadet 3.
Chloe had been juggling two worlds, raising her kids while trying to build a career in law enforcement. Training days often ran long, and she relied on her father to fill the gaps, stepping in for school runs and late nights. John knew it wasn't easy for her, but he had seen the determination that came with every new step toward the badge.
January, she had COVID, 2 kids having COVID. She was going to school, going to physical therapy 2 days a week. Anybody else would have quit, but not Chloe. She didn't quit. It's like, I can't do this no more. Legs in a brace going to school. She stuck with it. She graduated in April, end of April, but she didn't. She walked with her class, but she had to go back to Georgetown for her physical training. And in June, 1st of July, she finished.
Okay.
The day after she completed Georgetown, she drove to Gainesville and got and then took her state exam. On Friday. On Monday, she started what do they call it? FTAP.
Okay.
Escambia County's training.
Is she still employed with this?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
We'll get through this. And then she started she went through the FTAP, and my dates escape me, but somewhere in July, there was like 5 weeks of FTAP, 4 weeks, and then she went into FTO, phase 1, phase 2. She went through phase 2, and everything was, she did okay, and I had a couple problems, and she did, I think, a week of remedial. Then she went to phase 3. They gave her own car. She was Frank 26, and then she got put with a Deputy Graves. I got a lot of problem with the way this went down in Escambia County. Day 1.
A lot of things went down in Escambia County, but for John, the red flags were going up.
I got a lot of problem with the way this went down in Escambia County. Day 1, first day of FTO, he wrote the, what do you call it, the daily report.
Okay.
I guess you have your positives, your negatives,
yes,
or whatever. For positives, he put, she showed up in uniform. And it went downhill from there.
Okay.
They had investigated, there was a murder over in Mayfair, not Montclair, Mayfair. That she was, I'm sure it was on the news where they had.
They have so many shootings.
Anyway, she was the lead on it. She went in. She was the first deputy on scene. and I was there when the guy died and everything, and well, actually, he was still alive when he went to the hospital. But anyway, she thought she'd done real well with it, but anyway, it was the second week, or the second day she was there, the deputy or FTO asked her if she had had brain trauma. And it's like if you had a traumatic brain injury or something. And she said, no. We said, well, you sure are stupid. And it just kept on going like that. And I told Chloe, I said, probably the best thing you can do is just back out of this one because, it was 2 weeks into it because it was a 6-week FTO. 2 weeks into it, she was, one of the officers had some kind of thing in there. She was at another scene, and one of the officers had some kind of flashlight carrier on his vest, and she asked where he got it because she'd like to have one. And her FTO told her, don't bother. She said, don't bother, you're not going to need it. And after I heard that one, it's like, I spent 30 years in the Marine Corps. I know how the things work. Mm-hmm. When you want to get rid of somebody, you build your building blocks, and you make it happen. Whether it's personal, professional. Anyway, it went on. A few weeks into it, her FTO wasn't there, and went with another FTO. The FTO said she was fine. As a matter of fact, gave her a good DOR. And the next day, the FTO she was with came in and made him change it to a derogatory DOR. And I was like, Chloe, this ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna make it. And anyway, she said no. Sergeant Miller, who was in charge of training over there, said he'll put me with somebody else. And it got to the end, and a week before the end of the training, the Deputy Graves, who was her FTO, told her, I'm going to recommend you be terminated. And she talked to Sergeant Miller, and Sergeant Miller said, no, I'm going to put you with, remediate you and put you with somebody else, which he did on Thanksgiving. She told me about it when they were over Thanksgiving, and the following week when she finished. But anyway, the phase 3, and she talked to Sergeant Miller, and anyway, she went in to meet with her new FTO for the remediation, and Sergeant Miller called it in and said, you can either resign or be terminated. And
Chloe's termination from the program hit harder than anyone realized. Becoming a police officer was an identity she'd been building toward for years. That failure would settle deep in her psyche, a quiet fracture that may have helped set the stage for what happened that night.
Doug do.
Doug is a lineman for Gulf Power.
Okay.
When they first met, he was a power plant operator out at the Chris plant. And when Florida Power and Light bought out the Gulf Power a couple of years ago, they converted the Chris plant to a natural gas from a coal. The coal took 200 employees, natural gas to 20-something. So almost 200 people had to walk or get paint slips or whatever. So he went from a level 3, power plant operator to being an apprentice lineman. Pay cut in half from $50-something an hour to $26 an hour.
Yeah.
It hurt. Mm-hmm. But at least he still had a job where he could find his way back up. And that's probably, I want to say, been 2 years.
Okay.
But anyway. So, you want to know about their recent problems.
Mm-hmm.
Doug, I always thought was a really good husband.
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
Do you have some out in your car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll tell you. Better when I'm smoking.
Outside, the interview continues. John has his cigarette and gets some fresh air while he airs out the troubles between the couple. And the details are juicy.
And I don't have a key, that's why I gotta prop it up.
Chloe and Doug have always been I thought, a good couple. And they've never really had issues. Doug has always been very possessive of Chloe.
Okay.
But like I told Doug, and I've told him several times, see, Chloe she despises any cheaters. Mm-hmm. She despises cheaters. Worst thing in her book is a cheater.
Okay.
And I told Doug many times, well, you don't worry about it. I'm like, listen, Doug, one thing you ain't got to worry about is Chloe cheating on you. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about. That will never happen. And, well, anyway, and Chloe has been somewhat naive and didn't have her guard up. Well, on Halloween night, this was two other things with Grace. Fantastic. Halloween night, Chloe's favorite holiday has always been Halloween. As a child, that was her favorite, more than anything. And anyway, she was supposed to get off at 4. And Graves kept her. He took a call that they didn't need to take. And she didn't get home till 9 o'clock. Did that on purpose. Same thing on Jack's birthday on the 20th of November. He did the same thing. She was wanting to get off to go home. No, he took a call they didn't need to take, so she didn't get home till 9 o'clock. Jack was already asleep by the time she got home. Sorry, son of a bitch. But anyway, that's just spiteful. You don't do that to people. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the weekend before Halloween on a Monday, Doug, he called, and he was at a party, and he had the kids, and she had to go get the kids. And anyway, she went and got them, and when she got off, this was on Saturday night, he didn't come home till 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, anyway, flash forward 2 days, Halloween night, when Chloe finally got off, she got home, and he wasn't there. He was out trick-or-treating with the kids somewhere else. And somewhere else was around the corner here somewhere, close to here. And apparently, he was with Jack's aunt, some woman named Kim. I do not know Kim, what Kim's last name, and I don't know the exact relation. I know that it's Aunt Kim. But anyway, Chloe had never suspected anything. But anyway, when he finally came home, she was pretty upset because he didn't come home until about 11 o'clock on Halloween night. And with Jack and Dawson, Kyle was at a friend's. And anyway, she got a hold of his phone, which she had never done before. But let's just say there had been a lot of communication between Doug and Kim.
It seems as though Doug's eyes were wandering, and Chloe, still with dreams of being a cop, found a case to work on.
Chloe did a lot of investigating, looking at bank records, phone records, and there was never, they had their issues. I mean, and I talked to her, and she was 100%, she called one day, and Doug, I was at the common, no, I was still picking up a prescription at the base hospital, and she said she was kicking Doug out. And I'm like, because I told her, through it all, there was never any proof, never admittance, never any proof, and never any real there that they had anything really going other than a lot of communication.
Okay.
As far as them actually having an affair, having sex, if you will, there's no grounds for that. There was no there, no proof, no nothing. And Chloe, she was trying to put it all to rest and just, they had their arguments. But, and Doug, Doug has a hair trigger temper. I mean, a hair trigger temper. Very, very bad temper. He's explosive. All he needs is, he's a can of gasoline that all you need is a match.
Okay.
Now, he's got that kind, the type of personality.
Oh, yeah.
And he is one of those personalities. Chloe's words as she left tonight, she said when she left, she said, y'all got a plan? And she goes, yeah, Uber. And I'm going to try not to go to jail. I was fearful because when them two get to drinking, and I've told them this many times, it's okay. I've told Doug this. I've told her this. When one of them is drinking, the other one can keep things calm. When they both get to drinking, that's when problems ensue. And it's like y'all both.
And with the current, Aunt Kim situation.
Yeah, explosive.
Gotcha.
I'm sure something happened and they came over Thanksgiving in a tizzy because they had gone to a party over at over at Kai's grandparents, and Kim was there, and Chloe was there, and Kim was taken to Jack, and Chloe didn't like it, and anyway, they ended up at my house in a pretty heated argument. Ruined our Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I told them both, it's like she needs that. They've gone to marriage counseling, and Doug's dead, ain't he? What are they going to do with Chloe?
I have no idea yet.
Any idea when I can come get her? Or I can, or is she going to jail?
That I don't know yet. I can give you a call afterwards and kind of update you a little bit on which way it ends up going. Obviously, I'm not over there at the house. The lead detective is over there right now. That's why I got the phone call. So he's going to have a whole lot more information than I do right now.
I understand.
But I can update you.
Oh, God.
And let you know.
Kids.
Let me grab your wallet and drink real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad you remember.
Oh, this drawer is heavy.
To grab it.
Okay, go ahead. But I'll just to make sure.
I know. I do know one thing. Doug is always been very good. And I don't know how y'all treat it. I don't know what y'all do with it. But I would take great credence in the words that Chloe said to me.
Okay.
I thought he was going to kill me. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
With those words, the interview with the father ends. Was Chloe fearing for her life? We will soon find. that the story is more complicated than it looks. Over at the house, detectives talk to Chloe in the police car. We can't hear Chloe clearly, but the officer's line of questioning gives us a good idea of what went on that evening.
Chloe, I'm Captain Jones of the Sheriff's Office. Before I ask you anything, I want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent and be safe and legal position for the law. You have the right to have a present with your question.
You said your card is running?
You decide to answer questions now without being present. You have the right to stop answering questions. You understand that? Okay. And basically, I just want to find out what happened tonight. I'm going to step over to the other side so I'm not talking across the car at you, okay? Hang on one second. So, he was threatening you? Yeah. Okay. Where did that take place at? He was holding the handgun? Yeah. Okay. And then what happened?
38.
I'm on floor.
Were y'all in the tally earlier?
They told us to turn 70 to 4.
Because it was like right in the middle of everything. I was like, what? You're on. No, it's fine. I just following too.
So, when the argument started, what did the argument start about?
We got mad because we were recording with our Uber driver.
So y'all got home. Where did you go?
We came here.
I understand, but I mean, where at in the house?
I went to the water town. So I went like right north.
So you went and let the dogs out. Where did you go? And then at some point you were saying he went and got the gun and brought it out? Or did you get the gun? You don't know. So at the time that you actually shot him, what was he doing and what were you doing?
Said, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, what was he doing when he said that?
He was like doing this, like,
And he was actually strangling you?
no, he was like, we're going to kill you.
And then he was coming at you with his hands up?
Yes.
And then that's when you shot him?
Yeah.
But was there a separation and then...
I'm like, really gross.
Can you lift your head up a little bit for me? So you don't remember the exact sequence of events?
I just know that he was definitely like
Did he actually put his hands on your neck or did he just have an emotion that he was doing it? And when you shot him, where were you at and where was he at? Are y'all married? And y'all own this house together?
Yeah.
You understand that we have to, obviously it's a crime scene, we've got to process it and all that. Do you have the issue with us processing the house? All right. Yes, he is. All right, sit tight for me.
As detectives process the scene, they start to notice what's missing. The kitchen is undisturbed, furniture untouched, and there's no indication of a fight. When investigators photograph Chloe later, they find no bruising, no redness, and no marks on her neck to support what she claimed, that Doug had been choking her. The evidence doesn't match the story she's telling, at least not yet. Sitting in the back of the patrol car, Chloe weeps and trembles, her hands streaked with blood. But detectives can't tell if they're seeing shock or a performance. That question will follow her all the way to the station, right up until the moment she starts to smile.
We're going to go right here in this office and get you to have the seat right there for me.
Good morning. All right, so before we get started, I know this has already been read to you, but I'm just going to do one
I
more
need an
time.
attorney.
Okay.
All right.
No, Zach, honestly, I'm so drunk right now, I don't even remember what happened.
Okay.
I know that he said he was going to kill me, and that was about all I remember.
Okay. Let me go grab the deputy real quick, and we will get you up there to the jail or back to the house, okay?
Yeah.
Just hang tight with me.
Or actually, I got cuffs with me. Go ahead and stand up for me. Put your hands behind your back. If you put them together like you're praying, it'll be a bit more comfortable. Well, it's on this way. Sir? Go ahead and have a seat. Let me make sure they've got the car still out there, okay?
I'm going to be standing right outside the store. If you need anything, let me know, okay?
Chloe's smirk says it all. Was it self-defense or an unprovoked murder? Detectives have to check one more thing before they take her to jail.
So, real quick, can I just check your neck real fast? Okay. So we'll go ahead and get you out there to the deputy's car, okay? To the left, you'll be sorry,
In the months since that night, Chloe Davidson has remained behind bars, denied bond while prosecutors prepare their case. The charge, second-degree murder, carries the weight of a life sentence if she's convicted. Her defense claims she acted in self-defense, insisting Doug's death was the tragic end to years of volatility and fear. Prosecutors argue the evidence doesn't support that story. The case has divided those who knew them. Friends from Chloe's academy remember a determined recruit who wanted to make her father proud. Doug's family sees something else, a pattern of control, of arguments that escalated too far. Both families are now raising the same two children caught in the middle of it all. No trial date has been set. Until then, the reports, the interviews, and that haunting footage remained the only record of what happened inside their home that night. Was it self-defense, an accident, or something darker? For now, one fact is certain. Chloe's dream of wearing the badge is over, and her father, who once believed in that dream more than anyone, must live with the knowledge that the next time he sees her, it won't be in a uniform, but in court.